Hello friends, welcome back. We're going to start we have our first question today on Ask the Vet. We have a couple of questions that we're going to answer. It's a great day today, March Madness. Our brackets are busted, so we might as well get to the questions here. First question is from Nicole. Nicole asked about essential oils. And it's a great question. We hear a lot of people come in that are asking about these things and how they work for their pets and don't work for their pets. The answer is actually simple. We don't know. A lot of the information that we have from essential oils is really based on people's opinions, what they think, how they work. There's not a lot of studies behind them research-wise. So all that I can say is that be careful, tread lightly when you're using essential oils. Use multiple sources if you're getting information from them, but really be careful in how you use those oils on your pet, because we don't know, and we know that pets and people aren't always the same. So caution with that. Our second question comes from Lorelei. Lorelei asked, she has some concerns about her pet being destructive when she's gone, and some tips that we can do. It's a tough question to handle in a video segment, but I'll be brief. It sounds like your dog may be suffering from a condition called separation anxiety, which simply is a condition where the pet misses the owner and becomes nervous and destructive behavior. This really needs to be evaluated in an exam situation with a veterinarian, kind of a one-on-one, to overlook to make sure there's no medical issues that are causing this issue, and then if there are some behavioral modification things you can do, and also some medicine that you can do, both short-term or long-term, to help control those concerns. So see your vet and schedule an appointment and talk a little more depth about that. Finally, the third question we have is from Melinda. Melinda has some questions, and we get this question a lot: is how much do I feed my dog or my cat? Obesity is a big problem that we see daily in our patients, and so a lot is food control. So I'm going to try to help you a little bit with this. The first thing we have to understand is that there's no kind of one-size-fits-all for food and pets. We have to take into account the type of pet, the age of pet, the activity level of the pet, and those things will really determine how much your pet should eat. So when you have a bag of food, I have a couple of foods here. I just pulled these off the shelf. Most foods will have a recommendation of how much to feed based on weight on the back of their bag. So a couple of things that I see that happens is we don't have an accurate weight. So you're always welcome to come into the office. You can put your cat or dog on the scale and get an accurate weight, the starting point. But you'll see there's ranges on how much to feed in cup size here. So in this case it says 10 pounds, 3/4 of a cup. A lot of that will be determined on, okay, how active is my pet? So the other thing you need is an accurate measuring device. I see people that come in, they're using tumblers or they're using big solo cups and say, oh, it gets 1 cup of food. This is an actual measuring cup of food. You want to level it off. It's labeled on the side, so it tells you how much to feed here. And then you adjust it based on that. So you get a starting weight on your pet, you feed the food for a month. Let's say you're using this 10-pound cat food, you use 3/4 of a cup, you feed that for a month, and then you come back and reweigh them. If they've gained a little weight, then we need to cut it back a little bit. The other thing that factors in is how many treats they're getting a day. So when they calculate this, they calculate on a dog or cat just eating this amount of food. No supplements. So if you're giving treats and the dog's getting a canned food in there, you have to subtract that down. So you have to play it by ear. Myself, personally, I had this issue with my own dog. I was feeding a dog, the food said I need to give him 5 cups of food a day. Okay? My dog was getting fat. My staff was laughing at me because I had a fat dog. I said, all right, we got to find this out. So what I found for him is he did better on 4 cups a day. So I feed a food that we give him 4 cups of food, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. It is maintaining his weight perfectly. So understand that. Understand the food is also very nutrient dense, which means there's a lot of calories in each nugget. So don't think of it as you have a plate of food and your full plate is a full meal. It is dependent on the food. Higher quality food tends to be more nutrient dense, but you can base it on that. So look at the back of the bag, use that as your starting point, adjust it up or down based on weight loss or weight gain, and that should help take care of your problem. Thank you for sending in your questions. We look forward to answering more questions next week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.